All right, fellow debaters, respected judges, ladies and gentlemen, I want to begin with an important truth. You cannot build a mansion on a shaky foundation, and in the same way, you cannot build a secure and inclusive electoral voting system on the fragile infrastructure of Papua New Guinea. Allow me to refresh your memory of the key points made mention by my team. Our first speaker made it clear digital illiteracy is the biggest barrier in Papua New Guinea. In 2023, World Bank reported that 86.28% of our population lives in rural areas. I don't know where the affirmative team gets its source from. The vast majority of our people are unable to operate digital tools, let alone navigate an online voting system. Introducing e-voting without first educating and equipping our people is not progress. It's setting them up to fail. With less than 2 years before the 2027 elections, there is no realistic way to bridge this digital divide. Our second speaker broke down the two core failures in our system, the national identification system. In order to conduct an electronic voting system, we need a database. Apparently, that's being confused here. And NID provides us with that database. As it stands now, our national NID database is a disaster. It is underfunded, it is inefficient, and it is far from ready. It is undeniable, and I am confident that you are the victim of the ineffective system that is in place. And even the government itself is admitting that we have an NID system that is failing. The second point highlighted by my second speaker is network coverage. Again, I don't know where the affirmative team gets its sources from, but let me broaden your perspective. 30% of PNG has reliable internet access, which leaves the 70% without access to internet. And with the government blocking Starlink, our high-speed satellite network further hinders the country's ability to address its connectivity issues. Our most promising solution is blockout. No NID system, no network, no electronic voting system. Then our third speaker brought it home by asking, if our government cannot provide the basic services, how can we expect them to deliver such a high-tech election? Furthermore, my third speaker brought to your attention the cyber security concerns in our nation. As reported by Post Courier Online, on the 29th of October 2021, PNG's financial systems were hacked. I don't know where the affirmative team was then, highlighting the vulnerabilities in our infrastructure and exposing how unprepared we are for cyber threats. A digital election in PNG wouldn't be risky, it would be downright dangerous. Now allow me to take a moment to challenge some of the misleading claims by the affirmative team.
Tell them.
The first speaker pointed out faster and more effective. To that I say, let's first build faster and more effective NID systems.
Yeah.
Our second speaker, the second speaker of the affirmative side said, by-election related killings in Southern Islands. And you quoted your friend as a source. You might trust your friend, but I trust reliable sources, and your friend is not a verified source. Now, Speaker 3 said Pacific Island countries. Let me bring you back. We're not talking about the Pacific, we're talking about PNG. Now, the final speaker said time. NID had 5 years and collected 5 million data. You are asking me to believe. You want me to believe that in 2 years we can introduce an electronic voting system to 18 million people. Do your maths right. And in 16 months, you want to reach 18 million people. Again, I say, do your maths right. Now, they quoted, the final speaker emphasized on the quote, 400 million Kina for manual voting system, 200 million for digital voting system. You did not tell me your sources. Now, we agree in principle, but principles are nothing without preparation. Transparency means nothing if the half of the country cannot participate. Innovation means nothing if the system collapses under cyber attacks. Let me end with this. We are not against the future. We are just not willing to fake the future at the cost of fairness. Papua New Guinea will one day be ready for e-voting, but today is not that day. And 2027 is not the year. The systems aren't ready, the people are not trained, and the risks are far too high. Let us not rush to a digital disaster. Let us walk steadily toward a future built on access, security, and truth. As Proverbs 4 verse 13 says, hold on to instruction, do not let it go. We must not let wisdom go. And today, wisdom says no to electronic voting system. In 2027, we rest our case.